Hello everyone. Uh, Today is 31st December. Right now the time is 9:30, and within few hours we all will be entering in 2019. So as I said in the previous video, I'll be wrapping up this year with few details which I had to share with you. This year has been so beautiful, I can say, because the way it has gone, obviously it had some ups and downs also, and in many of the events I participated, I met lots of people. uh, I started my running in 2015 with small 10k. Then I gradually increased up to the 21 kilometer, and since these 2.5 years I haven't tried for the full marathon. So in this 2018 I completed 5 half marathon. One was in Rajkot, then Jamnagar, then Cochin, Ahmedabad, and Baroda. These were the 5 locations where I participated 5 half marathons, and the personal best was at Ahmedabad. That was of 1 hour 59 minutes, and I was eagerly waiting to break my 2 hour barrier, because in 2017 my personal best was 2 hour 25 minutes. So breaking that huge gap wasn't so easy, and yes, I am happy about that. I did that PB. In my terms, I can say PB as probable best or the personal best. Differs from person to person. Then parallel to that, I opted new thing, that was cycling, and I started it in 2016. I was not knowing anything about cycling. Yes, I used to ride cycles in my school days with my friends, used to go places at very shorter distances, but I never had any idea that how the cycling as a sport will look like. And in 2016, with the help of my friend, I bought a Mac City, which I was not having any knowledge that how to select a bike, how to um, do the cost analysis, or many other criterias were there. And with that I started riding. Then I got some sense of feeling that yes, this can improve one stage ahead for my physical abilities. And gradually I started making some friends at Jamnagar, then I started making some friends at Rajkot. Then suddenly this cycling community was growing up, and people, many of my friends and many of my close ones and near ones, they were getting eager to know more about this thing. And that was the year in 2018, that was in April, I did my first BRM, that is Breve Randonneurs Mandux, and that was 200 kilometer. I was not sure, because when the 200 BRM started, that was around 75 participants were there from Rajkot, and I was the only one with my fixie, and I was pretty nervous at that time. And anyhow, I started it. I was coping up with the pace of other riders, because many of the riders were having road bikes and hybrids. I was the only one which is having a medium sized frame, single speed. So that was a very different feeling. And I still remember that at the end of that BRM, That was 13 hours cut off time, 13.5 hours cut off time. And in that VRM, at the finishing point nearer to 200 300 meters, I met with an accident. My bike was totally damaged that I could not bear that pain. So that was the first thing that happened with me. Then after a break of 1.5 months, in June, I bought a new bike, that was Montra Unplugged, and that was of 2017 model. Then that was a good selection till now, because I have crossed many distances till now in that. And it's a road bike, Montra Unplugged, and I have completed two more 200 BRMs in that, and one 300 BRM recently. So it is a pretty great experience, and riding this bike was a fabulous thing for me. And in the current 300 BRM, what I could share that every BRM is like a challenging task. You may feel that okay, it's a distance, you have this much time, you can finish it, but at some point of the situation, your mind starts to working in different way. At one point your mind starts to tell you that why you're doing this, or means it will start asking you that why you're doing this, why you're doing cycling. It's better na, it's weekend time, you be at home, relax or chill with friends. Another portion of mind says that yes, you can do this, you are different from others. So there is some misconceptions in your mind, and that starts getting over to your body. And obviously in any sport, it's athletics or cycling or any sport you select, the main thing you have to think of it, that is the mental strength. For any athlete, mental strength is 50% and 50% is your physical strength. Both has to be done in balanced way. So that was a main challenge for me, because in first 300 BRN that I did in December 2nd and 3rd, I quit at 160 km, because usually I have random headache issues, and that was the stage that I could not bear my headache, and I had to quit. So you face with many challenges, you think this is not possible, you think that is possible, you think why I am doing this. There are certain parameters, certain things are going on in your head, you have to think on it, because every challenge is a task. In my every Instagram post, I used to tell that always respect the distance. If you don't mind or respect that distance, situations will be very worse. And at any event you take part, in most of my half marathons and these BRMs, I have met so many people. I have shared my experience, they have shared their experience, and it's a like a communication with unknown peoples. When you come in contact with these people, you get more knowledge, you have some knowledge you share with them. That means the exchange of knowledge takes place. If I say since 2016, who were the people I met, uh, one was Neeraj, then Haribhai, Harinath, then Sunil, then Ashutosh, Sri Vishnu. Then at Mumbai, I had met Sagar. Then at one of the marathon that was in Jamnagar, I met Guru Prasad. Right now he's in Bangalore. Then I met Avinash. This guy is so curious and crazy that wherever the event I go, he also joins me. I used to encourage him and he used to encourage me, that we have some mutual relationship, that we encourage each other. Then at Rajkot I have many friends. In my cycling group, I have Anand, Harsh, Hardeep, Nandil. I have met Milan Bhai, and I have met Harikant. Uh, then Tushar Bhai, Tushar Jivani. He is a very great photographer, and he had a very good click of me riding in this Max City. So these people have been in continuous touch in me with me, and I had great joy sharing the knowledge with them, and it was a great thing for me that these people do feel the same way what I feel while I am doing the running and my biking. So in this year I have approximately completed 5,000 something kilometers, combining both cycling and running. That includes long rides, long runs, training runs, half marathon runs, BRMs. Everything has been counted in that. So obviously numbers are nothing. If you're doing something, do it. And I have an habit that I do keep a record of all the activities I do, and that keeps you an image that where you are at. And obviously when you are going for any big event, you have to do the practice. If you are not doing any practice, that becomes a great hindrance for you, and at some point of time you will feel demotivated also, that okay, that I have not done the practice, how can I perform it well? Because at this age, at my age, it takes time to be a pro. If you are at a younger age, then obviously you will be pro in minimum time with proper coaching. Right now I am doing all kind of self training. I am doing my cyclings alone, I am doing my solo runs. uh, it's solo, and that is like I have no coach. I am just training myself with my own knowledge. I used to see all many of the YouTube videos, and used to read articles. On basis of that, I am doing all these trainings solo. So solo training is different results, and group training does have different results. You will come to know when you join any clubs, or any running clubs, or biking or cycling clubs. So this was my 2018. It has been a very tremendous year for me, and I hope same for you also. All these names I have mentioned, these guys have been very much supportive, encouraging, and motivating. Yes, I forgot one name. That was Dr. Mahesh. In one of my BRM, I was about to quit, and this guy came in between. He was so supportive and he was so motivating that he helped me cross that finishing line of that BRM. And I really thank everyone for supporting me throughout the year, especially my family, those who really adjust with my all these stupid or crazy activities. I really thank them for supporting me in any way, in any means. My friends, my families, uh, and I hope 2019 is going to be much more better and challenging year for me and all my friends who are going to participate in many various events. So this is it. So I will conclude with a new year wish for 2019. So wish you all guys a very happy new year. As I said earlier, everyone might have made one or other resolutions. So stick to it, stay healthy and stay fit, and be happy of what you are doing. There are many things for which I am not happy, or I still need more improvement in that. But obviously, experiences and the sharing of knowledge comes from within and from meeting new people around us. So, with that note, I'm signing off and will come up with the new blogs with new events coming up in 2019. So, good night, guys. Enjoy your happy new year and stay happy. Bye.